Then I'm gonna explain you guys better all the concepts behind the technique. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the warm up. I want you guys just pay attention to the position. Then I'm gonna explain you guys better the reason why, all the concepts behind. Okay, so you guys gonna start with the bottom leg as tight as possible, your heel as tight as possible close to your partner knee, and your toes point down. Okay, try to create a hook in the bottom leg. The leg on top, the knee shield, you guys gonna have your knee on the line of the hips, but make sure don't pass the middle line of your partner body with your knee. You're not gonna be here like a scissor motion. Okay, you wanna be here. You're gonna have a little piece of your leg outside. Make sure you have your toes flexed and very sharp. You guys can be like this, or if you prefer to play more like a Z-guard, when you lock your feet, okay, like this. When you lock your feet, it's fine too. Okay, it's up to you. You can be here, with the bottom leg flex and flex your toes, a little piece of your leg outside, or you can be more in this position. Okay, when you have like a Z-guard motion. So how you guys gonna be your friend? Your partner's gonna have the collar grip, and you guys gonna be inside control. Okay, so on this grip inside. The other grip, you guys gonna have your hands on the shoulder, and your elbow's gonna point up. So don't let your elbow point down. Your elbow's gonna point up, like this. What I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna chest escape, I'm gonna extend my hips. Smash me down. I'm gonna do this, look. I'm gonna try to create more space I could, extend my hips, and moving away. When I get here, I'm gonna use my frame to pushing up, and I'm gonna start to go high knee shield. This position. When I go high knee shield, look at how my knee is not crossed, like a scissor motion, is in the near shoulder. Okay, and try to notice how I make a hook on the back. You guys see how I have a hook on the back? Right? And I have this control. Look how my elbow is inside my knee, it's not outside anymore. Okay, here is outside because I have a low knee shield. Okay, when I go high knee shield, my elbows come inside. Try to smash this. Look how it's hard to smash. Look how I'm sideways on my shoulder. It's just one part of my body on the floor. I'm not in my back, I'm side. Try to stay as side as possible, guys. Okay? What I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna use this leg as a scissor motion. I'm gonna push him into the side. In the same time, I'm gonna underhook his back, my leg is going down, and I'm gonna get the underhook. At the same time, look, I'm pushing into the side. Same time I'm going up, I'm gonna wipe my arm. I'm gonna get the underhook, my leg going down, and I go to his waist. When I get here, pay attention how my head's pointing up. It's not here, look. Especially no-gi, guys, if you leave your head away from your partner, the person will start to get the Darce choke, anaconda, all the chokes, no-gi chokes, right? Try to maintain your head under the head like this. You look how I'm holding his waist. Okay, try to be as deep as possible in the waist. It's not up here, it's down here on the waist. What I'm gonna do next? As soon as I get the grip, I'm gonna bring him this direction. I'm gonna pull him over me, but I maintain my elbow on the floor. What I want, turn this way. What I want is create space between his heel and his butt. Look, I'm pulling him this direction, and I'm gonna switch my hook. Pay attention how I'm gonna switch my hooks. I have two ways I can switch my hooks. I'm gonna show you guys the 2 ways. The first way, I keep the bottom leg, and I go around, and I catch his heel. Look, I go around and I catch his heel. When I start to twist his heel towards my butt, I free my bottom leg, look. Look how I have a nice twist in his knee. Okay, so look how my heel is close to his heel, my toes on the floor, my knee point down. Don't leave your knee point up, your knee point down. And look how my head's still in position here. Alright, get it? The other way is the way how I prefer to do. Normally that's the way how I do, but I want you guys to do both and see what is better for you. Okay? I go like this, look. When one leg go out, one leg go in. Look, one motion. And then I twist the leg. What is better? This one, you have a more control of the leg. It's less gap there. But sometimes you get stuck to get this leg out. Okay? The second way, there is a little space the person can capitalize on that, but your leg is not get stuck. You need to see what's better for you. Okay? So I prefer to be here. So look, I switch very fast and then I twist. Because sometimes, like I say, when I go here, sometimes, especially if you have long legs, your foot's gonna get stuck. Okay? Try to feel what's better for you. Right? So again, you guys gonna start low knee shield. Your partner's gonna have outside grip in the collar. You guys gonna palm and get inside. Inside control. Look how I cut. And I go here. Shoulder, elbow point up. Chest escape, extend your hips. Create more space I could. Use your frame to push the head up. Look how I move his head off the direction. My high knee shield is going up. Look at how I go to the near shoulder. Look how I have a hook in the back. I hook the bottom leg and I hook his back. Okay? Now, I'm going to create off balance, kind of like a scissor motion. Same time my arm going up, my leg going down, my arm going up. And I get here. Okay? As soon as I get here, I want to hear you guys holding the waist. Okay? To make sure you guys have a very good control. You guys don't need to hold in the gi, hugging the waist. As deep as you go, better you be. Keep your head inside. Pulling your partner towards you, look. It's this, look. Look how he's coming forward. And I switch my hooks. And I choose it. And you're going to stop it. Okay? What I want you guys do 1, 2, 3, switch bottom top. 1, 2, 3, bottom top. Work both sides. Okay? That's the warm-up drills. Then I'm going to explain you guys better. Let's go 1, 2. And way different than half guard. When you slow the person down, because you have one leg control, it's more about feeling and connections. Okay? That's the reason why people who start jiu-jitsu later on, they prefer to play this type of game because they feel safe. It's very good because there is a lot of tags and it's very effective. And the other thing, every time you sweep the person, your partner, you end up in a very good spot to pass the guard. You don't need most of the open guard sweeps. When you sweep, you end up on top and you need to deal with the guard. In half guard, the most of the time, you end up in a very good spot to work your pass. Okay, from heavy weights, make a lot of sense. Play half guard. Okay. From light weights, you guys need to know this as a transition situation. Okay, I'm gonna explain why. The most of the time, when you escape from bad position, let's say when I escape from mount. Let's say he get a mount, I start to use the elbow escape. When I start to escape, I end up in half guard. Okay, I'm not gonna end up in open guard straight way. The most of the time, I'm gonna end up in half guard. Same thing from the back, right? Sometimes I'm gonna be escaping from the back. I'm gonna be escaping from the back. The person's gonna try to get on top. Boom, half guard. Okay? Same thing side control. Sometimes you end up in side control. Or sometimes the person's gonna force getting half guard. A lot of people nowadays, because it's not easy to pass open guard, they force the half guard. They are playing on top, they force the half guard. Like sometimes from here, they force the half guard to get close, connect the chest on the chest, pin the guy down, and then pass the guard. Standing move outside, they go in first, they shut down one leg, get close, and then they move from there. Okay? You guys understand that? Okay. So in the half guard position, guys, the worst position when you're on bottom, the worst position to be is this position here. With the person hug your head and get the underhook. If you guys notice, look, the cross face, he's pinning my right shoulder down, and he's underhooking head control, he's pinning my left shoulder down. In this position, I don't have much to do. I'm in deep trouble here. He's one step, or to get him out, or to get my side control. Okay? I need to do my best to don't let him get the person get here. Okay? How am I gonna do that when I'm on bottom? There's 3 very important elements you guys need to know when you play half guard. One is the knee shield. Again, sometimes your knee shield is going to be low. What is not the best case scenario. Okay, but sometimes, especially when you are escaping from bad position, that's the way how you'll be. Maybe the person is going to have a head control, and you're going to be just this with your knee. And you need to create space to place your high knee shield. Okay, the most of the time when you're escaping, that's the way how you're gonna be. You're gonna have a super low knee shield. There is no frames. Look, he has my head control, and I need to extend my hips to create space, and then I start to get my frame to break this, and then I go high knee shield. Okay? Every time I place my knee on the way, is a much better scenario. Okay, it's much better. Why? Because I can control the distance. The bottom leg is the leg I pull in hand. Is the leg, if I want to get in, is the leg I'm going to pull in hand. And the leg between me and him is the leg I push in him. So don't let him get close. Because again, if he's defeat my knee and he's get my chest, I'm in deep trouble. Okay, I need to do my best to don't let that happen. That's the reason why it's important to create a nice and strong hook on the back and keep your knee point in sideways. Okay, you see a lot of people play with the knee shield across and then with the back on the floor. What is totally wrong, right? You're gonna be here, sideways, in this position. That's the first element, the knee shield and the bottom leg. What is the second very important control? The arm. Okay, if I let him hug my head or grab my collar, there's opportunity to him pass. I wanna always try to keep control about his arm. Sometimes it's gonna be in the biceps, sometimes it's gonna be on the wrist, sometimes it's gonna be in the sleeve. What is the best one? The sleeve. Because with the sleeve, you can push inside, and the person is hard to grab her collar. Sometimes the person is gonna have her collar, and you need to try to do your best to break this grip. If you cannot break this grip, what do you have to do? You need to get inside. Okay, what I see the most here is this. If my grip is outside, my grip don't do anything. I need to go inside to protect my head. The other thing, I'm not gonna push in his hips, right? So if I push in his hips, that means my head is close to him. I'm gonna be here, look away from him. You guys understand that? So that's the second thing very important. And the third thing very important is the underhook. Because every time I get here, there's a lot of opportunities. Okay, have a different type of half guards position, you can go from here. Today I'm gonna show you guys the dog fight position. Okay, you're gonna start very simple and you're gonna finish on the back still. When you sweep, like I say, when you sweep from half guard, the most of the time you're gonna end up in a very good position. When you guys sweep today, you guys gonna end up in the leg with pass. You're gonna pass and take the back again. Exactly the same thing you guys have been doing over and over. Okay, to keep that connection. When I get here, you guys understand? You guys have any questions? Can I go for? So I'm gonna pull in hand over me, I'm gonna switch my hooks. When I get here, I need to do a nice twist in his knee. Okay, I need to keep this everything nice and tight. I pinch my knees down. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna lift my hips a little bit off the floor and I'm gonna slide just my knee outside. Don't try to put your leg outside. You need to slide your knee underneath. Go in there. So look, I'm gonna slide my knee underneath. So I lift my hips a little bit and I slide my knee. When I get here, if you guys notice, I still have the hook. Look how the hook is still there. What I'm gonna do now, I need to do my best to don't let his knee slide out, put her leg out. If his leg is like out, he's gonna sprawl on top of my head and everything's gonna fall apart, okay? When I get this control, when I go here, I need to do my best to pinch my knees and squeeze his legs. Now, very good detail. So Lucas Leite showed me, that's the guy who like play a lot this position, is this. They place this foot on top of the foot, like this, because he's gonna be heavy in his heel, and he's squeezing everything here. The most of the time, that's what the person is gonna do. Look at the wizard here. The Chris are doing the right thing to do here. He's gonna wizard, and then most of the time he's gonna try to or take me down, he's gonna put me in my back again, or he's gonna try to slide his knee out. Okay? As soon as you guys get here, if you feel the knee start to going out, put your knees. You guys can use your hands on the floor to pull in again. When you squeeze your knee, you come back with your hands on the floor. Why my hands on the floor, guys? Why? Exactly. To don't let him put me in my back on the floor and to have something to drive against him. Because my weight cannot be just here. My weight needs to be on him to make him comfortable. Look at the difference. When I'm here, look how his weight goes on top of me. And look now how my weight is over him. Look how my shoulder is in the right spot. My hands is there and I kind of like push against him. Right? That's the dog fight position. Okay? So people will call different names, but that's the dog fight position. Again, every time your knee starts to slide, his knee starts to slide out, you always have opportunity to go here and bring the knee again. Okay? What I'm gonna do to sweep him now? I'm gonna bring the side I have the hook, I'm gonna start to bring my heel up like this. Look. Why I do that? To apply pressure on his knee. more pressure applying his knee, uncomfortable will be for him. Remember the single leg you guys worked last week when you grab the knee? Exactly the same single. I go here, I'm gonna grab his knee. Okay? You guys gonna see later on during the week why. Okay? Should be on the knee, cannot be here. Okay? It's gonna be on the knee. And I'm gonna take him down. When I take him down, look at the position I end up. Leg with pass. If you guys notice, my leg is behind his legs. So that's what I mean about like when you sweep in half guard, you end up already in good position. Look where I am. Very good way to pass his guard. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slide my left knee close to his knee. Everything nice and tight. I keep the knee control. Look, my head's inside. I'm gonna wipe on my leg. When I start to pass to his back, this grip is on the knee. Look how I put the leg up to prevent his hip escape out. I just leave him one way to escape. That way, out, away from me. When he starts to go away from me, I go to his collar. And then I have the back. When you guys get here, I want to see you guys work our back take. Okay, you guys work back takes for 2 weeks. You should know what to do. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys a little, how I say, type, chip, right? Is this?
Yeah. Review.
Yeah. So your elbow go to the hips. You guys can put yourself in the chair position. Okay. If the person turn, always the bottom hook. If the person stay, top leg. Okay. If you are a little behind, the person turn out the way. Then when you need to place your knee in, and then you start to do the same thing you did in the half guard from here. You start to twist the knee. Remember, you start to twist the knee. The person start to fall on his back. What do you have to do? Fall on the back. Right? He start to go. I fall on his back. All the way through to the other side. Okay. So just one more time. You have the half. Maybe you are low knee shield. You extend, you go high knee shield. You create off balance. You get the underhook. You put your partner over you. You switch your hooks. Everything nice and tight. Lift your hips a little bit. Dog fight position. You squeeze your knees. You feel the knees coming out. Drive away on top of your partner. Squeeze your knees. When you get here, guys, I want you to ask your partner to try to put the knee out. Okay, I want you guys hang here at least 30 seconds. So learning how to be here, because again, it's not something you're going to do quick. It's a slow process, this position. It's very everything slow. Okay? My right leg is going up, hips on him. I grab his knee, and I drive. When I get here, knee behind the leg, leg with pass. If you prefer to let it go this grip,